Hey everyone, Morgan here. We just got done talking about the different storage solutions that Amazon has to offer. We're going to talk about one in particular now, Amazon Simple Storage Service. Amazon Simple Storage Service, or S3, is a highly scalable and durable object storage solution for storing and retrieving any amount of data. S3 is a simple and cost-effective way to store and retrieve your data at any time from anywhere on the web. S3 is a very popular service that is used for scenarios such as basic object storage like images or text files, storage of backups, application file hosting, media hosting, and many other use cases. It can be used to store virtually any type of document or object at a large scale, as S3 has unlimited capacity for your storage needs. Your storage needs are going to grow and change over time, and S3 is built for durability and scalability. S3 offers 99.99% availability with 11 nines of durability. With that level of durability, you can feel confident that S3 is not going to lose your files. We store 3 copies of your data redundantly across AWS facilities within the region that you selected. With this level of durability, S3 is often used as a place to comfortably store backups. This includes backups for components like your databases or your EBS snapshots. To get started with S3, there's a few key concepts that you need to understand. The first concept being that objects are stored in what we call buckets. Buckets are repositories for objects that live in a specific region. Even though S3 is specific to one region, bucket names need to be globally unique across all AWS accounts and must be DNS compliant. The reason for this is that your objects are accessible over HTTP or HTTPS. So when you create a bucket, we provide you with a URL to that bucket. Let's say you create a bucket called My Bucket. We would give you an endpoint, something like HTTP, your bucket name, which is My Bucket, .s3.amazon.aws.com. Once you have your bucket, you can then start to upload objects into that bucket. Those objects are then also accessible over HTTP or HTTPS. Let's say we have an image. This image is called picture.jpg. Now that we have an object, we can store it in our S3 bucket. Once our object is stored in the bucket, we'll get a URL for that object. You'll notice that the beginning part of the URL is your bucket name, and the end part is going to be your key or your object name. By accessing this link, you can access the object in your bucket. Don't worry too much when we say that your objects are accessible over HTTP. S3 provides secure object storage that you control. By default, when you upload an object into a bucket, it is private. That means if you want to share the URL to the object with another person or application, you would need to configure the permissions on that object to allow access. You can control bucket and object access through access control lists and bucket policies. You can further secure access to S3 by enforcing HTTPS-only connections. You can write, read, and delete objects containing information from 1 byte to 5 terabytes of information per object. Though the size of each object uploaded is limited to 5 terabytes, the overall size limit of the bucket is not limited, which allows for uncapped storage growth. You can store just about anything in S3. It's simple, flexible, cost-effective, and easy to set up. Let's hop into a demo and take a look at how to use S3.